So EVO 2020 has been canceled, and one of the biggest reasons is absolutely horrifying, and it enrages me. Let's get into it.
Skip it up and that up.
So EVO 2020 was supposed to take place July 31st to August 2nd, 2020. Obviously, due to the pandemic that's going on, it wasn't going to be in physical form. It was going to be online. But due to allegations against the president or former president of EVO, it's been canceled. There's also other fighters that have had allegations against them. But the president of EVO, Joey Coulier, has actually had predatory accusations made against him, that things that he did to kids in the mid to late 90s. And he has confirmed that they have happened. So it's not allegations anymore. He said, yeah, I did terrible things 20 years ago. And yeah, I got to own up to him. Well, first off, EVO a couple days ago posted a statement on Twitter, and this is what it had to say. Over the past 24 hours, in response to serious allegations recently made public on Twitter, we have made the first of a series of important decisions regarding the future of our company. Effective immediately, Joey Coulier will no longer be involved with EVO in any capacity. We are currently working towards his complete separation from the company and have relieved him of all of his responsibilities. Going forward, Tony Cannon will act as CEO in this position. He will take a leadership role in prioritizing greater accountability across EVO, both internally and at our events. Progress doesn't happen overnight or without the bravery of those who speak up against misconduct and injustice. We are shocked and saddened by these events, but we are listening and committed to making every change that will be necessary in making EVO a better model for the stronger, safer culture we all seek. As a result, we will be canceling EVO Online and will work to issue refunds for all players who chose to purchase a badge. We will donate the equivalent of the proceeds as promised to Project Hope. Now, a Twitter user, if I'm saying his name wrong, who goes by Pyronal Carry, or also known as Mikey, he made a statement. I'm not going to reiterate any of it here. It's horrifying what Joey Coulier did to this poor guy when he was a kid. It happened, like I said, in the 90s. It'll make your skin crawl. I'm not even going to leave a link to it in the description. It'll take you 5 seconds to find it. You can go to GameSpot.com, and I almost recommend not reading it because it's stomach turning what this guy did. And he released a statement talking about it. And yeah. Anyway, this is what Joey Coulier has to say. I'm sorry, I never meant to hurt anyone. I was young and reckless and did things I'm not proud of. I have been growing and maturing over the past 20 years, but that doesn't excuse anything. All I have been trying to do is become a better person. Once again, I'm truly sorry. Joey, I've done dumbass things when I was younger. I've talked about this in other videos, and even like from my early 30s to now, I'm 38 now. You know, my thought process back then was, I would be like, man, 31-year-old Rich was a dumbass, Rich. But never in my stupidest young adult times did I go, you know, let me do something inappropriate with a child. What the hell is wrong with you, man? And like I saw Alpha Omega Sin in the comments of Joey Coulier's statement. He's like, you're only sorry that you got caught, that someone came forward and called you out. That's the only reason that you're sorry. You know how much you've ruined kids' lives by what you did? There's look, again, against cancel culture, but these kind of allegations are exceptions. And it's not even an allegation anymore. Joey's like, yeah, I did it. I was young and reckless, so that was my reasoning for ruining kids' lives. This is why, whether it's a man or a woman that comes forward with an accusation, doesn't matter if they say it happened yesterday or it happened 2 years ago or 20 years ago, you have to take it seriously. You have to take it seriously, because the vast majority, again, I know the dude bros don't want to hear it, but the vast majority of people, it's tough to come forward. It's tough to come forward. It's a very, especially when it's someone of prominence too. The president and co-founder of EVO. It's like, oh man, I'm going to have to deal with backlash because of this. And it's a risk to come forward. So virtually the vast majority of people that come forward, accusing people of things as dangerous and as horrific as this are coming forward and they're being truthful. The only thing I ask is that there is a case first, or if the person that's being accused says, if they come out and say, yeah, I did it. That's what I ask for. I ask for due process, but I don't think that people, if they feel that they have been assaulted, should not come forward. And I see people, when I made the video with Angry Joe, belittling his accuser. And I'm like, look, you don't know Angry Joe and you don't know this woman. All I'm asking for is let there be due process. Do not belittle anyone who comes forward with these accusations, because a lot of times, as you're seeing here, they're true. And for the handful of times, yes, there is exceptions, and they even proved it with an article that they aren't true. Those are the exception, not the rule. The rule is most people, virtually all people, or the vast majority, let me say that again, who come forward are telling the truth. And here is an example of that. This is disgusting what he did, and I'm all about giving people second chances. But when it comes to kids, no. Because why do you think that people have to register for the rest of their life as an offender? Why do you think that is? Because there's something in your head that it just doesn't go away. And I would never trust this guy around my kids, ever. And like I said, he's only coming forward because he got caught, because he got called out. Unreal. You have to, man, if you're a parent like me, protect your kids, watch what they're doing, watch who they're around, because you never know who is truly a monster behind the scenes. This is Rich of ReviewTechUSA signing out. Have a good one.